Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. My name is Ron Cole. I am the Public Information Officer here at Youngstown State University. It's my pleasure to welcome you here to Beatty Field at Stambaugh Stadium on the campus of Youngstown State University for a very special announcement, and an announcement that really is an important moment in the history of the university. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to our president, Jim Tressel.
Thank you, Ron. I might step in front of this since I'm not tall enough to be seen behind it. Ron gave me a whole list of prepared remarks, and most of you know I'm not very good with prepared remarks. I can tell you this about Don Constantini. We were talking with some of the people earlier that Don probably watches more film and studies football more than I ever did or Coach Pelini does currently. You go to his home and there are discs and videos and games, and I can't understand that third down call. Why did we make that? And all the rest. And no one has loved their university and their university's football program and their university's academic endeavors any more than Don Constantini. And we're so excited today to unveil a very special facility. I'll go to some of these remarks because, quite honestly, I knew how much he loved YSU. I knew how much he's cared and shared with YSU. Whoops. Good catch. Gotcha. Stand behind there.
All right.
Okay, thanks. Kneel down so I don't look so short. He's looming. We got a double-headed presentation here. But I really didn't know just quite how impressive he was till I got this report here.
There he goes.
And so let me share with you, because we've been talking about this project for some time with Adam Earnhardt and the folks from the College of Creative Arts and Communications, and Ron Strollo and the athletic department, and Paul McFadden with the YSU Foundation, and we've been excited about how this has all been put together. And we can't go without mentioning our friend Dan Kopp. He was very helpful in the putting all this together. And so I want to make sure you understand the totality of this project that we have today. The Don Constantini Multimedia Center, which you see pictured here, would be this view, and from behind is that view. You have your binoculars, you can see it, some of you. It will house classrooms and laboratories for the Department of Communication. And Dr. O'Neill's here. Wave your hand, Dr. O'Neill. Dr. O'Neill has only taught communications at YSU for 48 years. He said he's been waiting a long time for this facility. He's looking forward in his 50th year to be teaching a class in there. In addition, the center will include space for the YSU Sports Broadcasting Program, the Constantini Classroom, which will host hundreds of students enrolled annually in mandatory introductory communications courses here at YSU. As you know, each and every student gets the opportunity to learn communications, to be able to express themselves no matter what their major is going to be. But we've always felt that it's an important part of the curriculum for our students to be able to present. And so right now, many of the communications classes, some of the young people might recall, are in the basement of the library, not in the most extraordinary of facilities. And Don and all of the folks involved in putting this together wanted to make sure that we upgraded the opportunity for nearly every student as they take communications classes, and then of course with the new sports broadcasting program that we have. That's what that facility will house. Now let's talk a little bit about Don. Don earned his bachelor's degree in business administration from Youngstown University. Did I tell him what year? 1966. The year before we became Youngstown State. He's been a strong supporter of the College of Business ever since, and the entire university ever since. His donations include a scholarship endowment for a football student athlete majoring in business, a gift toward the Andrews Student Recreation and Wellness Center, and a gift toward the construction of the Williamson College of Business Administration building. In 2005, Don was recognized as the Outstanding Business Alum by the Williamson College of Business, and in 2014, he was honored as the YSU Penguin of the Year. And if you've been to his home, you've watched the tape of that evening, haven't we, Don?
At least once.
At least once. While a student at YSU, Don was a member of Sigma Phi Epsilon, was treasurer of the student council at Youngstown University. He was on the honor roll, the dean's list, active with intramural and interfraternity sports, and received the Dean John P. Gillespie Award for having the highest grade point average of any fraternity member. There's so many things, there's multiple pages here. Don began his business career with General Motors in Indiana. In 1969, he returned to Ohio and joined McNicholas Transportation in Columbus. When McNicholas closed in 1982, Don, along with two others from McNicholas, founded Compass Transportation and purchased Falcon Transport. Midway through the 1990s, a sister company, Comprehensive Logistics, was started. In 2000, Compass was merged into Falcon, and a new affiliate, Comprehensive Logistics, began to provide supply chain management to the automotive and steel industries. Today, Falcon Transport operates in 38 states, has nearly 1,500 employees and 900 trucks, most of which have Pete the Penguin on the back. If you're ever on the highway and you're speeding and you go past a Falcon truck, you can bet there's Pete the Penguin on the back of his trucks. They employ 2,500 people, operating more than 6 million square feet of facilities in 12 locations in the United States and Canada. Don has two sons, Mark and Brad, who are with us today, as well as 3 grandchildren. Don and Diana Delisio, his significant other of 20 years, the girl beside the man, live in Canfield. They have a condo in Palm Beach, Florida. It's my honor, pleasure, and thrill to introduce to all of you the man that's making the Constantini Multimedia Center possible, Don Constantini.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna see if this, I'm a little different. I'd rather use this mic if it works. Is it working? Not working, okay. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming, taking your time to be with us today. President Tressel, you're awful kind with your remarks. By the way, most of that's true. To get started, I'd like to introduce members of my family that are here today with us. First of all, Mark, my son Mark, my other son Brad. Baldwin Wallace graduates, by the way. That's right. We had to make sure that gets into the act. And next is my twin brother, who came in from San Diego, California, Ben. Last but not least, my best friend and significant other of some plus 20 years, Diana Delisio. Before I forget, I've got a request of President Tressel. And I'm hoping that he'll redirect Paul McFadden and Dan Kopp so that my bank account can improve. Let's not forget that. Okay. I'm fortunate to be able to give back to YSU. Therefore, in turn, helping the community. President Tressel and the Board of Trustees are doing a tremendous job in growing the university and enhancing its academic standing. Proof of this is our first Rhodes Scholar, Ashley Orr, which we're very proud of. My gift is somewhat unique in that it will benefit both academics and athletics. It will provide a classroom for the communications course that's a required course. And it'll serve as a studio lab for the sports broadcasting majors. It will expand game day functions and enhance Stambaugh Stadium, as you can see by these two pictures up front here on the easels. Facilities are important in recruiting students and student athletes. Under the leadership of President Tressel, YSU is entering a transitional era. New projects include new dorms, new bookstore, a retail space, enhancement of Wick and Lincoln Avenue, along with a Student Success Center, just to name a few. YSU is and has been important to me. I am proud to be part of the momentum that President Tressel and the Board of Trustees have created. YSU is absolutely vital to our community. It must play an important role in the future of our region. I ask others who can to join in supporting the YSU transitional era. Be proud of our university, proud of our community, and again, thanks for coming, and go Penguins. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Don. Yes, standing ovation, as it should be. Now to share with us a little bit, a guy that can stand behind the podium scene, for sure, the department chair in our Department of Communications, the architect of the new sports broadcasting program, Dr. Adam Earnhardt.
Thank you, President Tressel. So a couple things before I get started. First of all, you couldn't ask for a better day for an announcement like this. This is beautiful. It almost actually feels, Coach Bellini, a little bit like football weather, so thank you for bringing that. For a big guy like me who sweats a little bit, this is nice to have the breeze going, so thanks. Before I get started, I want to tell you real quickly about the impetus for the sports broadcasting program. We actually started this program officially a few semesters ago. And I say officially because we've actually been doing sports broadcasting at YSU for several years. Our students, our faculty in TCOM and other programs are deeply entrenched with YSU athletics and sports information. So we've actually been doing this for a long time, but we said that if we were actually going to start this program and make it an official program, we needed the facilities to support it. And I can tell you that when we started talking about this, everybody started getting excited. In fact, I think the first time Dan called me, I got chilled. Where's Dan? Is Dan Kopp? Where is he? Dan, the first conversation we had about this, I think the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. So I got very excited about this, and so did our faculty, and so did our students. So thanks to the generosity and vision of Mr. Constantini, we're now at the next level in terms of sports broadcasting programs in the state. This actually puts us on the same playing field. Sorry for all the puns. There's going to be a lot of them. Same playing field as other universities that have sports broadcasting programs in this state and neighboring states. Courses in broadcast sports producing and writing, broadcast sports performance, cross-platform sports broadcasting, sports media production, as well as other courses. And we were talking about the introductory courses in communication and journalism will be taught in this new space. So this will not be a space where you're only going to see people in it 7, 8, 9 times a year when we're in the playoffs, right? I mean, you're not going to see students in there only on those days. They're going to be in there 5, 6 days a week during the regular semester. Some of the students that you may see in this new space are here with me today. To my right, Lincoln Williams is going to be soon a graduate of our program, but he's from Liberty, and so we're happy to have Lincoln here. To my left, Mike Urstowski from Canfield, very active member with Rookery Radio. Should also tell you, too, that Lincoln, if you ever see the Penguin Rundown show on YouTube, that's this guy right here. Very energetic, very engaging student. I'm going to have 3 other students stand up for you right up front here. So the first guy I'm going to mention real quickly, Jordan Troy from Columbiana. This is the kind of commitment that we like to see from our students. He's not even a YSU student yet. He's an incoming freshman, and he wanted to be here today. And I told Jordan that, actually, because of the length of time it's going to take to have this thing built, he'll actually be here to enjoy it. So he'll be actually a student that you'll see quite often in the Constantini classroom. Next to him is Ethan Puhala. Ethan's from Austintown, very active with the media program, but also active with the football program. And then to his right, my right, your left, yeah, okay. Corey Cresson, you guys want to turn around and wave? Corey Cresson is from Brookfield. Corey is very active. He's actually working right now for WAKR. Works for the Scrappers. You're writing for Rum Bunter and Indians Baseball Insider, covering the Scrappers. So these guys are all very active. And just so you're not confused, this is not a male-dominated industry, at least not at YSU. We have just as many women involved in our program. It just so happens to be I had 5 guys show up today, so sorry, guys. I had to mention the women, too. So you can have a seat. Thanks, guys. I also want to mention real quickly some of the people that are here with us from our department. President Tressel mentioned my longtime colleague, Dan O'Neill. Some of you probably had Dr. O'Neill for class at one point, but he's here. Dan, you want to wave again real quickly? Dan's here. Also with us from the College of Creative Arts and Communication, our interim dean, Mike Christ, is in the back. Our associate dean and former chair of the Department of Communication, Carrie Wecht. And also from the Department of Communication, our wonderful administrative assistant, Debbie Yanacki. And I'm mentioning her because every student and every faculty member knows that we don't get anything done without her. And then also we also have one faculty member I want to mention, and I'm looking right at him. Kevin Davis is in the back there running the camera. Kevin actually, this is the link. We talk about these links, and Trevor Parks and Rob Schmidt and other guys are here. I mean, this is the link between athletics and academics, are these people. Without these people, our program wouldn't be where it is today. We wouldn't have a sports broadcasting program. So it's because of them that we're able to do all of this stuff. And in a year or so, we're going to be able to do even a lot more thanks to the generosity of Don Constantini. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Adam. And now I'd like to bring to the podium our head football coach, Bo Pelini. Is Bo here? So I talked to him earlier. Oh, there he is, right there. Bo Pelini! I don't know where you were.
I know I want to speak for, not only the football program, the coaches, players, but really everybody in the athletic department, all the student athletes, and thanking Don and Di for their generosity and really their continued support. When you run a football program, and really there's a team here at Youngstown State that's been put together, and I'm going into my second year, but it's a great team, and at the end of the day, what our job is to do is to serve the student athletes, the men, the women who come to play here, to go to school here, serve not only their athletic needs, but their academic needs. And along the way, hopefully win a lot of football games and win a lot of games. But the most important thing is that our student athletes are able to have a great experience during their time in college, get their degree, and walk out of here fulfilled. And we can't do that without the generosity of men like Don. I look around this crowd here today, and some of the people that are a big part of our team that have been so generous, not only to me and our football program, but I know to the university in general. And I can tell you, we cannot get done, fulfill our mission here at the university without your help and without your continued support. And I know, I feel like since I've been here, it's like a tremendous amount of support that's been surrounded me. Like, what do you need, Coach? And as long as we work together as a team, as a community, and we continue to help each other and work together to get things done with support of men like Don and people stepping up, time after time after time, I think we continue to make this university great and continue to move forward in all our programs, both academically and athletically, and once again serve the student athletes that come here to Youngstown State. So I thank you all. Thanks, Don. I look forward to hopefully a lot of years of together, and hopefully me giving back to you and this program and winning some football games and continue to put a great product on the field. But thank you very much, and thanks everybody for being here today. Appreciate it.
We've discussed a lot about the classrooms and so forth, but also Ron Strollo will tell you there'll be some neat game day operations things, and there'll be a nice replay booth, so Bo can calm down. We're going to get good replays. So things will be a lot better from that standpoint. So Don, you're touching us in a lot of ways that you don't even know. But we did want to make one. We always go off script, and it's such a nice day, and you hate to end parties that are fun too early. And we also had introduction to communications courses at Baldwin Wallace. So I thought it would be good if we heard from Mark and Brad. And they didn't know that they were going to be put on the spot. But I know how much they've cherished working with their dad, and I know how much they've cherished his love for Youngstown State. So let's flip a coin. Boom. Brad.
He put me on the spot when he was out at our facility in Austintown as well. Just very proud of our family and our father. I'll speak for him since I got the short straw. His love for the university, as everybody has talked about, is well known, and it's very heartfelt. And we're proud of him and where we've come from, our roots, our family name. To see it on a building is quite spectacular, but more importantly, what it's doing for the university and the betterment of such a great institution. So we just want to say to our father, from both of us, we're very proud of you, and what a great honor and what a great university and leadership team we have here, and thanks very much.
He gets to go.
I thought it was going to get off. So again, Brad kind of covered it. We were really proud of our father and Guy, and Uncle, who's a big supporter as well. Ben, his twin brother, is a big supporter as well. I'm sure, Coach, you've heard from him once or twice for the replays. We want to thank everyone for coming out. What a great day. What a great honor bestowed upon our family, our father, university. We're so excited with President Tressel has done, not only for the university, but for this community. It's really taken off. And the excitement in the air, whether you're downtown at V2s or on the campus here, it's amazing what you've done, Doc. And we're so proud of you. Being Yellow Jacket, Baldwin Wallace graduate, living on Trestle Street for 2 years. We're very, very proud of him all the way around, and we think the world of him. So thank you so much. Thank you, Dad.
All right.
Thank you. He said that just like I asked him to. That's great. So Ron Strollo will be the cleanup hitter here today, and then you can tell everyone what's next.
Okay.
What is next, Paul? Okay, all right. Ron will, after some words of wisdom, adjourn this wonderful day. Don, Diana, Constantini family, thanks so much.
Coach used to do this to me back in the heyday, and that hasn't changed. So, but I just really quick just wanted to thank so much Don and Diane for everything that you've done for us. I mean, just this turnout here, shows what this community thinks of you, and obviously, what this university means to this community. This facility has been a dream of ours, going back 4, 5, 6 years, and for it to be able to impact our students and the education side of it and the athletic side of it, it's such a great partnership, and without your support, this wouldn't be possible. So with that, I want to thank everyone for coming, and please enjoy the cookies in the back, and have a great day. Thank you. Go Penguins.